teens are leaving certain social media platforms, Will. They're upset. They're not loving it the way that the social media companies would imply or hope. But they're leaving certain social media faster than other social media, and they're more likely to use certain social media every day than other social media as well. They're logging off. They're reading books, Will.
Oh, okay.
You know, they're
Well, that's nice.
They're living life, Will. You know about that.
No, I don't.
You're a guy.
I use social media.
You're a guy.
Yeah.
He's a guy. He knows. You see, you go to the coffee shop, Will. You hang out. You bring a book. You got a latte. Guy like you.
Is that what people do?
You don't have to look at social media. I promise you don't have to. But anyway, it's YouTube. YouTube's the big winner in this particular article, so I'm happy about that. And I truly believe it's because there's some utility on YouTube. It's not all fluff. It's not all pretty faces like ours, Will. You understand? There's some real good stuff out there besides just, you know, this superficial stuff like Otis over there. With his special pattern on his fur.
He's
there.
a special little guy.
Whatever he's got going on when he's not screaming at you. So Generation Z, that's people between the ages of 13 and 21, born after 1996. They are leaving Facebook. So Facebook leads the list on this graph of social media they used to use but don't use anymore. 30% of Gen Zers don't use Facebook anymore and used to use it. Kik is number 2 at 29%, Skype 24.6%, Twitter 21%, Instagram 20%. Now the Instagram one's a bit confusing because Instagram also the top platform that they do still use, that particular group. So a dip, but not a kill. Just a dip in that department. Now, in response to which platforms participants check on a daily basis, Instagram was 64.59% still. YouTube was in close second at 62.48%, Snapchat in third at 51%, and Facebook in fourth at 34%. So they can still go further, but Gen Z, they are leaving these platforms to a certain degree. And last up here, when a separate research study was done, survey, they found 51% of U.S. teens between the ages of 13 and 17 use Facebook. So 50% total, 13 to 17. 85% in that same age group use YouTube. 72 use Instagram and 69 use Snapchat. So kind of similar findings. But as far as people quitting a particular platform, Facebook, top of the list, people are done with Facebook, obviously, as you can tell, especially young people, it seems. I'm sure there's a number of reasons for it. Obviously, it's competitive. Obviously, if you're using one of these platforms, it's hard to use them all. It's hard to check into all this stuff every day. I know for me, it's pretty much just YouTube out of the bunch. If you're talking daily, I mean, I'm not Gen Z. I'm not 13 to 17 years old, but it is YouTube. And I've told you in the past, one of the reasons I think I stick to YouTube specifically is I do get those little tidbits. I do get some meaning. I get some utility out of it. And I don't have that feeling as frequently on the other social media. Probably put Twitter next myself. I put Instagram further down the list and put Facebook at the bottom. Myself, if I'm ranking.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about this. YouTube always has something interesting.
Right.
It caters to everyone. And it's a visual, it's video. So people can look for whatever they want.
Right.
You know?
But I think because of that, YouTube has the potential to give you that kind of, you know, the moment of like,
Yeah.
The moment of like, huh.
Yeah.
The moment of like, wow.
Absolutely.
Okay. Interesting. Or even the moment of, how do I fix my air conditioner?
Yeah.
Like utility. Oh, do that on Instagram. The other day you were trying to search for the guy who posted the Kawhi Leonard thing on Snapchat. It's like, what do you even search? What's going on here?
Yeah.
Where are we? Where are we right now? That was you on Snapchat.
Swimming.
You were trying to swim
Swimming
within
blind.
Snapchat. It was a bad idea. YouTube makes you feel less guilty Because if you control your experience, you can actually find value. And value, I get it. It's a hard thing to really pinpoint, like what is value? But I like to think of it as utility, usefulness. If it transcends sort of just the entertainment component, which can be a bit empty at times, it's that extra little piece which you leave with some knowledge, or you leave with some instruction, possibly a tutorial. Those exist on YouTube. I mean, imagine posting a tutorial on Instagram or Snapchat. Like what? I mean, I guess somebody probably has.
They do, but it's like a lot of compilation, and they do it so quick. It's like you
That's
don't
right.
really get the.
It's not really
full
for that.
effect.
Yeah. So anyhow, I mean, I guess I can ask you guys. Some of you are Gen Z. They're Gen Z. They're all every other gen as well. So you tell me, if you had to quit one social media right now forever, which one would it be? And also, which is the most important to you? Although I think this is a bit skewed since you're probably watching this on YouTube. But anyhow, I think a lot of people will line up with this actual chart right here. I think it's quite possible.